Mike Turner is an Ohio congressman, and more importantly, he is the chair of the House Intelligence Committee. And Mr. Turner joins me now. Congressman, we're in a tech war with China. How far do you want to push it?
Well, I think we all want to push it farther than the Biden administration is willing to. I mean, what we have currently is the Biden administration allowing China to continue to escalate a very aggressive policy toward the United States, being now an identified adversary, self-identified by China, where you have spy balloons coming over our country, you have police stations, you have now the reports of Apple products being banned. You know, clearly they have escalated the conflict where we have our Treasury Secretary going to China and seeing her counterpart and bowing. There's a huge gap between any policy trying to address these issues of what China is doing and this administration.
There is risk pushing it even further, because they will push back on us, potentially not taking down, but going after some American companies that do business in China now. I'm thinking Disney.
Well, I mean, we certainly want a constructive economic relationship with China and their presence in the world community. But what we don't want is for them to escalate the relationship to attack and undermine the United States and have no response from our government, which is what we're seeing from the Biden administration.
So what you're looking for is a response, a firm response.
At least have an understanding that there will be consequences and that we want a constructive relationship.
Totally separate subject, but I want to address you on it. Elon Musk disrupted a Ukrainian attack on a Russian fleet. He shut down his Starlink system. He worried it could have sparked a nuclear incident. This is a really considerable degree of military power in the hands of just a single individual. Are we okay with that? One guy, private guy, with power of life and death over whole countries.
Well, certainly in this instance, the Elon Musk Starlink has been an incredible multiplier for Ukraine. Ukraine would not be where they are today if it wasn't for his system allowing them to enable connectivity, communications, and to execute the defense of their country from this horrible aggression from Russia. Now, we certainly have in the defense industrial base, there's always been that interlocking between industry and private individuals and the government. In this instance, this is one where Elon Musk really came to save the day for Ukraine.
Well, should he be brought under some kind of government control? I mean, I hate to say that. I mean, I'm a kind of a conservative sort of guy. I don't want to see the government controlling this, but in this instance, control of military power, surely there's a role for that.
Well, there certainly is this boundary line of where government buys services and uses them in a military aspect, and where a private individual is actually part of the military operation. That line is very difficult, especially in this instance where Ukraine was attacked by Russia and they had to sort of respond and build up military capability.
He gave them Starlink.
Absolutely, and it was essential. They would not be where they are today defending their country if it hadn't been for Starlink.
You are a great diplomat, by the way.
Thanks.
And thanks very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Mike Turner. Thank you, sir. Now this.